Welcome to BEYA TV.
Welcome to the BEYA Global Competitiveness STEM Conference. The BEYA STEM Conference is filled with networking opportunities, seminars, activities, empowering and engaging events, award programs, the BEYA Career Fair, the BEYA Engineer of the Year Award ceremony, and more. We hope you take advantage of all the opportunities available to you at this year's conference.
BEYA, becoming everything you are. The BEYA Global Competitiveness STEM Conference. Download the conference app. Visit us online at www.beya.org. Be sure to download the conference app. BEYA, becoming everything you are.
Our company is one that's based on using technology and innovation to create new capabilities for our customers.
I think engineering is very creative in its core. I'm not just studying something, I want to do something new and create something new.
As engineers, I think 30% of your job description is to worry. And then the balance of that hopefully is filled with curiosity.
The path hasn't been written, so we can have a crazy idea or something new that we want to try, and we just go in the lab and try it.
Getting people involved at a very fundamental level creates a very fertile soil from which these incredibly great ideas can be born.
We're far thinkers, right? We go and do something and we think, well, how can we do it better? It's a blast. It's some of the coolest stuff.
I think when you get good creative people together, I've yet to see a challenge that Boeing employees can't solve.
The aircraft industry is facing great environmental challenges, and every little thing we do helps.
I have two boys. They drive by the factory. They go, "Dad, is that your office?" And I go, "Yep, that whole building is my office."
I was a Navy pilot and then I was an astronaut. I used products that other people built. So here I was given the opportunity to put your fingerprint on the new spacecraft.
Here at Boeing, you make history, you build the future.
We're at the forefront of bringing this technology to a number of different applications that will make life on Earth better for everybody.
The wing is nothing more than a giant sail. So this wing being so long creates more lift. This airplane loves to fly.
We've taken the best minds and we've built something that I think will really help humanity.
Today, somewhere in the world, the person who's going to be the first person to set foot on Mars is out there, probably studying math or science.
I want to see the first launch. I'd be so excited to shake the astronaut's hand and tell him that I worked on SLS. I get kind of emotional about it.
Our products touch so many aspects of life, and to be able to have some kind of influence, however small.
People have to want to do this as part of who they are. There's an obligation to learn something every day. when you're making the world better and you get to work on those things that you dreamed about working on when you were growing up as a kid, there's just no better job in the world.
Black Engineer of the Year Award.
Black Engineers of the Year.
BEYA, to becoming everything you are.
There's something about this environment that's really priceless. It's enriching, and it helps you understand just what is possible for a person with an engineering degree. And oftentimes I think, as a person of color, and particularly as a woman of color, a lot of times you feel isolated, and when you come to this environment, you are so empowered and encouraged and charged up. And I would encourage every black engineer in this country or around the world, come to BEYA. You will be empowered, you'll be encouraged. The relationships that we develop and establish are life-changing. We have developed lifelong friendship. I have other friends who are life friends because so much of what we go through, so many of the things and the challenges we experience are common. And so understanding how someone else managed and then understanding the strategies for success, these are the things that you get when you come to this kind of meeting.
Here's what's happening today at the BEYA STEM Conference.
The U.S. Army Research, Development, and Engineering Command is operationalizing science and technology by developing innovative capabilities for soldiers that will provide overmatch against any potential adversary. By focusing on the Army's key priorities, readiness, modernization, and support to the joint warfighter, RDECOM is poised to solve the Army's toughest warfighting challenges. RDECOM is a team of nearly 14,000 people with more than 10,000 scientists or engineers, subject matter experts at the Army Research Laboratory and the Command's 6 Research, Development, and Engineering Centers have an unparalleled understanding of the readiness needs for the future force. These subject matter experts work with academic and industry partners to provide soldiers with a decisive edge. The Army's R&D teams discover breakthrough technologies and design innovative systems that touch every area of the soldier's life, from the rucksacks and headgear that soldiers wear today to the integrated weapon systems the Army will use in the multi-domain battle space in the future. These future-focused technologies will sustain lethal forces without burdening soldiers. The Command's global presence includes offices in 132 locations across 11 countries on 5 continents. RDECOM maintains strong relationships with allied science and technology organizations around the world, building partnerships, aligning with technology development as it happens, and securing the best technology for American soldiers, no matter where it is developed. The Command's extensive network of U.S. and international academic, industry, and government partners includes more than 500 cooperative research and development agreements. RDECOM has a unique position within the Army to operationalize the global science and technology network and drive research and development in key areas such as armaments, tank and automotive, chemical, biological, soldier systems, communications and electronics, and aviation and missile. This network influences the direction of technology and prepares America's warfighters to engage in complex global domains, including land, sea, space, cyberspace, and air. RDECOM is developing the next generation vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, or future vertical lift machines, that will fly farther and faster, carrying heavier payloads and team with unmanned systems. RDEcom has made advancements in additive manufacturing, or 3D printing, by printing spare parts for robotic ground vehicles, hand grenades, and drones. RDEcom has developed the Joint Tactical Aerial Resupply Vehicle, a rectangular-shaped quadcopter, also known as a hover bike, that will enable infantry soldiers to order resupplies and receive them from an unmanned aerial vehicle within minutes. RDEcom is actively developing technologies with hundreds of partners around the world to improve Army readiness, modernize capabilities, and support the joint warfighter. These advanced systems will provide the foundational capabilities that protect the nation today, as well as shape the battlefield of the future.
We are the United States Army Materiel Command, the Army's materiel integrator. Our mission is to develop and deliver resources and expertise to achieve the Army's #1 priority, readiness. For more than 50 years, Army Materiel Command has ensured our soldiers remain the best equipped fighting force in the world, providing every piece of equipment and all supplies our warfighters need to win on the battlefield. AMC synchronizes and integrates the collective might of the materiel enterprise to support Army global priorities and combatant commanders' requirements. Logistic support and material readiness are the reasons the U.S. Army Materiel Command exists. To achieve our mission, AMC has an expansive and diverse portfolio of capabilities across 9 major subordinate commands impacting every phase of the material lifecycle. Army Sustainment Command is AMC's face to the field, bridging the national sustainment base to soldiers around the world. Army Contracting Command is the Army's principal buying agent, contracting for everything from food and clothing to bullets and bombs. AMC's Lifecycle Management Commands, Aviation and Missile Command, Communications Electronics Command, Joint Munitions Command, and Tank, Automotive, and Armaments Command sustain and modernize the Army's equipment, providing essential training and support at the point of need. Military Surface Deployment and Distribution Command provides global movement and distribution of soldier equipment and supplies. Army Security Assistance Command manages training and foreign military sales for international partners, building their capacity and capability. And Army Research Development and Engineering Command develops groundbreaking, innovative technologies to support soldiers today and provide solutions for the challenges of tomorrow. Army Materiel Command manages and operates the Army's organic industrial base, composed of 23 maintenance depots, manufacturing arsenals, and ammunition plants. When forces need equipment, parts, or ammunition manufactured, repaired, upgraded, or modernized, industrial artisans at the Army's OIB deliver. From contracting and manufacturing, supply and distribution, to sustainment and resale, from strengthening U.S. global partnerships, to maintaining and sustaining Army equipment and systems, Army Materiel Command ensures material readiness. Army Materiel Command is equipping warfighters at the speed necessary to sustain our current and future force, a force ready to face any adversary across all domains. We are modernizing and upgrading current platforms, investing in new capabilities, and addressing the Army's most critical equipment needs in order to maintain a decisive advantage. At Army Materiel Command, we are key enablers of Army power projection requirements, managing and operating transportation offices, mobilization stations, depots, arsenals, plants, and ports to ensure that the equipment and supplies are available and can reach soldiers whenever and wherever they are needed. Manning the worldwide organization is a workforce of more than 61,000 dedicated military and civilian employees. and another 60,000 contractors, many with highly developed specialties in weapons development, manufacturing, and logistics. Army Materiel Command's ready and resilient workforce is at the core of the command's support to the warfighter, supporting our men and women in uniform. Army Materiel Command is focused on delivering strategic readiness, developing the future force, and supporting soldiers and the civilian workforce. By aligning with these Army priorities, we will fulfill our responsibility to ensure the U.S. Army remains the best equipped fighting force in the world. We are the United States Army Materiel Command.
The world demands new thought, new ways of looking at things. Every day, we redefine how problems are solved, shaping the world we know now, while imagining what comes next.
You're watching BEYA TV. Enjoy our world-class seminars.
The BEYA STEM Conference features world-class seminars designed to enhance your career and champion your success. Be sure to take part.
Today's activities are on the conference app. BEYA, becoming everything you are.
Hi, I'm Courtney. I'm the Talent Management Specialist with Career Communications Group. Are you coming to BEYA 2018? Are you also looking for a job or internship? If so, here are 3 reasons why you need to get your registration in early and upload your resume to our portal. 1. Stand out from the crowd by getting your resume in front of recruiters earlier. 2. Allow recruiters to set up interviews with you before you arrive at BEYA. 3. Give yourself ample time to prepare for the job fair and BEYA experience. So, are you ready to get started? Visit BEYA.org to register today.
My name is Jordan Deron Washington. I attend Archbishop Curley High School in Baltimore, Maryland. I've enjoyed the STEM career since an early age. I love learning about climate change and proving people wrong that it is a thing and that it is something that we should be concerned about. Multiple people at my school, they don't believe climate change is really something we should be concerned about. I know a few that don't think it's a thing at all. So to me, enlightening people on why it is something we should be concerned about and why it is real, to me, makes a lot better knowing that I made an impact on someone's life. I encourage people to take risks. Without taking risks, we probably wouldn't be that successful in life. We would be somewhere where we don't want to be. Failure is a good thing because it's not about the failure, it's about what you learned from that failure. It's about what you gained, that new knowledge that you gained from that experience. When I was back in my freshman year that I would not be successful in a STEM career, I didn't think that it was very profitable or just something I wanted to do. I didn't think I wanted to stay in the science field my whole life. But then I started to grow up. I became a bigger person than I am now. And I realized that a STEM career is the perfect career for anyone out there. Whether you like math, so you major in mathematics and you become a mathematician and you solve issues through that. Whether you decide you want to build anything out there. Like if you loved Legos when you were a kid and you decide that building is something you like to do, then being in the STEM career is that. Being an engineer is perfect for you. You look at an issue and you think you try to think, who's going to solve this issue? Remember, you're the one that can solve this issue. You're always the one. No one else can solve this issue besides you, because no one else may see this issue besides you. So no matter what issue it's out there, whether it's something you may think it's impossible, nothing is a scientific impossibility. You can always do anything that you put your mind to. My name is Jordan Deron Washington. I attend Archbishop Curley High School in Baltimore, Maryland, and I intend to be an environmental engineering major.
Marsha, there's that secret ingredients that I hear. And that secret ingredients is that government is important, industry is important, but the passion to help each other.
Right.
That's what you see
Right.
at BEYA.
Right.
All of those professionals who continue to come back, sitting with the kids, they don't have to come back because they don't see this as an event. They see this as a trusted community, an opportunity to give back and support. That's what we have. So anyone interested, www.beya.org.